So this week in physics was dynamics, and we started this week off with the engage me or enrage me discussion. It kind of played off of the boys and gaming discussion from last week. It's basically how the modern student today and the education and how they're just like not necessarily lined up and together. And there was one quote that I put in that I really liked. This is my response. I really liked this quote right here, this statement. Yesterday's education for tomorrow's kids. I think that this one sentence basically sums up the general gist of the article, and it is so true. We have all these advanced technologies and different methods that kids can use outside of the classroom, and they're just not being implemented within the classroom, and we just have a lot more room for potential and just like more innovative techniques should be implemented, I believe. Then we had to respond to the boys and gaming discussion from last week, and I replied to 8 of those, and then we had to turn in our drafts of the controversial debate. My debate topic is the controlled demolition of 9/11 of buildings, of World Trade Center buildings 1, 2, and 7, and I actually found out some really interesting stuff, and I'm very excited to share that with the class when we do post our final drafts. And then we had from the text chapters 15 through 17. And my chapter 15 lab report is right here. I incorporated some photos into the lab report from Tracker. We basically tracked the movement of a fan car, analyzed it, found velocity, initial acceleration, initial velocity, and there is, I did all the way up to the A level requirements. You can see all that there. Then we had chapter 16, which was answering 2 questions about acceleration and the direction of this football bouncing off the ground, and then from there we did positions and velocity at certain times. And there was my graph from that. Then from there we had some VPython again. And basically we had the same, we had to complete this lab report right here by following along and giving the average. Basically it was the same net force of a fan cart. And then for the A-level requirement we incorporated in the keyboard action. And I do have some screenshots of that. That's just the basic one. Here's the code for incorporating in the keyboards, the spacebar and the arrow keys. And then there's a quick screenshot of that. Then from there we had more SKA. I won't open up all these, I'll just give you a quick glance. This is page 23 with the motion diagrams and the analysis of the A12, A23, then finding the R's and some of the V's. And then it got even more complex. We had A34 incorporated, and there's my math analysis of that and the motion diagram. And you can see more of that in the submission slot for this week. After the SKA, we had our 5th neat resource, which was relativity. And I posted a video on Einstein's theory of relativity, and I saw some of my other peers had posted some similar videos. Let's see. Mine was right there. It was really interesting, and it definitely put up or gave me a lot of visual comparisons, I would call it, so I could comprehend it more. I'm definitely more of a visual learner, so that really helped me grasp the theory of, or his personal theory of relativity. And then that was it. So I can basically relate all this back to my I think with the discussion this week, engage me and enrage me, because I kind of am a student. I mean, I wouldn't say I would get enraged, but I definitely think there needs to be more engaging methods, I guess is what I'm trying to say, into the classroom.